Hmm. Okay. Wow, I feel stupid. I was just checking if I was recording. Okay. I am a huge nerd. I love anime. I love just anything like that. So, I'm going to tell you my top animes that I binge watch, usually when I'm upset or I'm just feeling kind of bored. First is Castle in the Sky. It's a beautiful movie, beautiful visuals. It's got it's kind of like a steampunk vibe. They've got air pirates, they've got battleships, they've got a beautiful storyline, and it's just amazing. Its Japanese translation is Tenku no Shiro Laputa. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I feel like I'm pronouncing that right because I watch a lot of anime and I've also been doing some self teaching for that. But this is one of my first top animes. It's just beautiful. Second one is Howl's Moving Castle. You cannot ignore just the amazing visuals of this story. The main character gets cursed. That's all I'll basically say. She's cursed to turn into an old woman. That is as much as I'll say without spoiling the rest. And as you can see, this guy has feathers right now. So if this doesn't interest you, I don't know what is. I don't really know the translation for this. Wait, actually, I think I do. Haru no Ugoku Shiro. That's all I can say for that one. Next is Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. Now, I love this movie. It's beautiful, it's kind of apocalyptic and steampunk. Basically, the earth is almost completely dead. And then there's a poisonous forest that everybody is just kind of like, get it away. It's just kind of misunderstood in that way. This I don't know the translation for, but it's a beautiful movie with it's all these movies are absolutely beautiful. They have beautiful visuals, beautiful storyline, voice acting, and amazing music that you can just not ignore. I have some of the music for some of these movies on my sleep song compilation that I have that I use to help me sleep if I ever have a hard time doing that because sometimes I suffer from insomnia. But this is just a beautiful movie. Its music is amazing. The storyline, the artistry, it's just another one you just can't ignore if you see it. Third is Omae Umaso Dana. Now this one I don't even know the English version, but it's basically a young T-Rex who is raised by an herbivore. And basically he's just trying to find his way in the world and he ends up raising a little Ankylosaurus. And it's adorable, it's heartfelt. It's not the most realistic animation as you can see from the picture, but it's sweet, it's beautiful, it's made me cry multiple times. It's just one of the most amazing movies there is. It's a beautiful movie to watch with your family. It's a very family oriented movie. It's about love and family and just it's just beautiful. Next is Princess Mononoke or Mononoke Hime. Basically, this girl was raised by wolves and then there's another poisonous whatever creature. I have a hard time explaining this one, but it's beautiful. I mean, it's so hard to explain such beautiful creations. Hayao Miyazaki is one of the best for just everything involving his movies. Their beautiful music, their beautiful bookwork and artistry. It's just all the emotions are there. All the emotions are put in there so perfectly that you can just feel it just resonate through your soul. That's how great these movies are. Last one, well, not last, but Spirited Away. Now, I first had this movie when I was really little, and I've remembered it forever. I think I forgot the name of it when I was younger. The first time I saw Spirited Away, I was like 4, and I completely forgot about it until I started having dreams of it. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, that's the movie. And I immediately looked it up, and I actually have it in my room right next to me in its case. I'll probably watch it later. But it's a beautiful movie, another one of Miyazaki's greatest works. And it was done without a script. Like, there was no speaking scripts, there was no lines to read. Everything was perfectly made. It was just there. It's just amazing. But basically, this young girl gets trapped into a spirit world, and her parents get turned into pigs. And if that doesn't interest you, I don't know what will. But the Japanese name for this is Sen to Chihiro Kamikakushi. Yeah, it's a pretty long name. I'm glad that I can at least partially pronounce some of these names. The last one is The Cat Returns. Now, I don't know the Japanese version of this one, but I'm just a cat lover, and this was one of my favorite movies growing up. I always dreamt that something like this would happen to me. Basically, this girl gets transported into a magical land full of walking, talking cats, and she slowly gets turned into one herself. Basically, it's just, once again, beautiful visuals, amazing music. It's just one of the best things you could ever watch. But those are my top movies to watch if you're ever feeling bored or anything like that. But they're beautiful, and I especially recommend The Cat Returns, especially if you're one of my subscribers, because, you're all my little kittens. So scratch the subscribe button, lick the like button, whatever one of you do, and I will see all you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!